What's up, guys? It's MW3 and I first of all would like to apologize to you guys, my subs. And I am usually very good about trying to get my content out every 4 days or so. Sometimes it takes me upwards of 1 week to get another new video out and release that content. The reason it's taking me over a week to get you guys a video up on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.5, as I like to call it. It's kind of a joke because it just feels that way. It feels like 2.5. It's like 2 with little tweaks and finally all the bullshit removed for the most part. So Call of Duty 3, Modern Warfare 3, and the reason it took me so long to get some gameplay out is because I wanted to put some commentary with this. And you know, I could have pumped out a video for you guys, but I wouldn't have had commentary. And I think I have quite a bit to say about this. And even though I'm not by any means a big YouTuber, I'm still starting out. This market is so just overflowed and just saturated full of people doing the same thing that I do, that it's hard to find the good YouTubers and the good channels and good commentators versus the ones that are not, because there's just so many people doing this sort of thing. But anyways, I've been in the Call of Duty scene ever since the original Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 days. So even though I may not be a big YouTuber, I do have some experience in playing Call of Duty, a lot of it actually. And I could, you know, I want to touch base about a couple of topics and how I feel about some things. First of all, this is obviously not my very first game. I'm not ranked level 1 here when I'm playing this game. But it took me a while to get a gameplay that I really felt was decent enough for me to upload and talk to while having it in the background, because I played Black Ops for quite a while. I was 15th Prestige for quite some time, and I was just raping face on that game a lot of the time. And it's been a tough transition going on to Modern Warfare 3. I know I tried softening up that transition by playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 to try and speed things up, but and I knew the maps were going to be smaller on this because everyone was bitching about the big maps like Fuel on Modern Warfare 2 and how it would take forever just to get to a gunfight, and when he died it would take forever to run across the map just to get back in the action. It was really boring, and the free-for-all games would never actually meet the max point and, you know, pointage to win the game. You know, you never would really reach 30 kills on a free-for-all match. So on Fuel, the person with the highest and most kills, highest score, most kills would, you know, win the game, but it never like really got to the game to win the kill cam. So it was just lame. People were always complaining about it. I knew Infinity Ward was going to come out with smaller maps to keep things more action-packed, and they sure did. I mean, all these maps are pretty small in comparison to Modern Warfare 2. I like it a lot. I love being in the action and being in these gunfights, but it's so fast-paced that even playing Modern Warfare 2 couldn't fully prepare me for this game. And it's just been a tough transition trying to get really good gameplay on this. And this was the first one that I got that I really felt like, hey, you know, this is not a bad gameplay. I should, you know, save this one, upload this one. But I wanted to talk about some things in it, so I decided to save it until I could have the time to put a commentary to it. Here I've got the Reaper, and as you guys are probably thinking, what the fuck are you doing, Rob? You know, you got this Reaper out. You're not even zooming in or speeding up the, you know, missiles, because there's 14, I believe, of the missiles, like the Predator-style missiles in that thing. But if you don't speed them up, you know, and cause them to impact sooner, you don't use them all, and it goes away before you can even use all the missiles. At the time, this was my very first Reaper that I got, so I had no idea you could even zoom in. I had no idea that you could even speed up the missiles, you know. So in future gameplays where you see the Reaper, I should, if they're really recent, be much better at using the Reaper. I think it's a good kill streak. Obviously, it's one of those kill streaks that's more dependent on someone that's gonna, or a map that's gonna have less places to hide, for less support for people that are gonna be hiding from the Reaper. You know, if it's a map like this with a lot of housing, a lot of buildings to be in, they're gonna all be indoors. You're not gonna get very many kills with the Reaper. So it's not probably the best weapon to go with, you know, or point streak to go with. But anyways, let's talk about some other topics I wanted to touch base on. First of all, I love the fact that they took care of the YouTube problem by really toning down the you know, the lethality of the new tubes. But I did not expect the fact that the grenades themselves would be kind of nerfed in a way. So that was really surprising. I would say I do not like the fact that the grenades are so non-lethal. Or I get more hit markers with grenades that are landing either on the person or near them than ever before. I think they need to You know, pump up the grenades a little bit more, make them more like the grenades in Modern Warfare 2, because those things were just hits. But not to the point where it's like Call of Duty 4, where like as soon as you get within any type of a blast radius of a grenade, you're fucked, because that just doesn't make any sense. But they definitely seem like they need some tweaking. So grenades kind of below in this game. Shotguns, I noticed, all pretty much fucking suck. And that sucked, because shotguns can be a ton of fun. I mean, what the hell is Sandy Ravage going to do without a fucking shotgun that can do damage? It would be just nothing but you know, pain trying to watch him try. But luckily, after noticing all the these shotguns sucked, I decided to just check out Sandy Ravage's channel and see what he thought about it, and he said the same thing. But then luckily, a day or two after, when they came up with that update that we installed, he said that pretty much the spaz was back, and that even though they didn't say it, they must have tweaked the spaz shotgun, and it wasn't quite the same spaz from Modern Warfare 2, but it was much better than it was before. At least letting him kind of work his magic and doing what he does. So that I'm really happy to hear that. I'm probably gonna fucking throw in Modern Warfare 3 tonight and try out the spaz and see how it feels. Other than that, I know we don't have much time here left in the gameplay, but also what I'd say, you may have heard this already, one of the best third tier perks, I would say, is Marksman. Marksman is highly underrated. I almost put it on all of my classes because it really brings your attention to enemies that you would never have seen with your naked eye, because they're hiding either in the bush or behind something. It really makes a big difference. So try using Marksman. And that's pretty much it. I'll touch topic on a few other things, touch base on those topics on probably my next video for you guys. I'll upload very shortly here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary, and if you haven't already, subscribed. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, and I will check you guys later.